Guys, we all know Steam is full of incredible free-to-play games, but let's be honest, you've probably been playing the same one over and over again. So today in this video, we are digging deep into 50 free-to-play games that you probably haven't even heard or played before, including tons of brand new releases, indie titles, and also some underrated gems hidden in plain sight, and trust me, some of them are seriously worth your time. So we got a total of 50 games to talk about today, so without wasting any more time, let's jump right into it. Alright, none of these games are in any particular order, so I'm starting with the number one. We got a game called DashFire. This one is a free-to-play, hyper fast-paced arena shooter that is all about momentum and quick dashes. You can sweep around the tight maps, grab weapons and power-ups, and ultimately try to outplay your opponents with your movement and sharp aim. The matches are very fun, short and chaotic, perfect for some quick PvP action. Next up we got Nora and Frank, a free-to-play corky auto shooter mashup where you play as a goblin engineer and her mimic suitcase sidekick blasting through eerie mutants and bizarre science experiment. It got that cool 2D art style and corky chaotic gameplay, a very fun and a simple little game you can jump in right now. Whiskers is an atmospheric puzzle journey with surreal art and a clever wiring mechanics, and throughout the game you trace connections, recruit circuits and unlock strange looping levels that slowly reveal the mystery. It got that chill, visually striking art style and definitely one of the coolest new games to play with another friend on co-op. Next up we got Ninja Party, a free-to-play frenetic parkour style multiplayer game where you can race, wall run and pull off stun moves and ultimately try to outpace and outsmart your opponent. It's goofy and fast-paced and built to show off your movements and skills. If you're a fan of old-school 2D platformer games, next up we got a brand new game called BlockBlasters. And you jump into this 2D world where crabs have literally invaded, and you can jump, dodge and shoot your way through waves of crab enemies using your upgradable blaster. It's fast, snappy and a simple little game to jump in right now. Mecharashi throws you into these grid-based mech battles where you chop enemy robots' limbs, take out their arm to disable weapon fire, or shoot them in the legs to slow them down, and you get to build your squad by mixing parts and pilots, then tactically target weak spot to simply win the game. It's a very unique turn-based strategy style of a game that you can jump in right now for absolutely free. Next up we got Shades of Rayna, a free-to-play action-adventure RPG game where you play as Princess Rayna. And throughout the game you are hunting down the source of the shadow curse that's spread across a kingdom. The combat is mostly top-down and fast-paced. There are tons of loot and gear to collect. You can dodge, slash through enemies, even take down dragon bosses. It's looked like a simple little game, but there are so much content to explore here. Definitely worth checking out if you are a fan of ARPG games. Next up we got The Deadline, a free-to-play zombie shooter where you board the last subway to the city overrun by undead. At each station you race against the clock to activate the fuse and escape before the hordes of zombies overwhelm you. There are tons of weapons to collect, upgrade, and hordes of zombies with increased difficulty. Perfect indie game to jump in if you are a fan of fast-paced survival action. Next up we got Maru Expedition, We Can Fly, a free-to-play action-adventure where you control a flying platform, catching allies and letting them auto-attack enemies. So think of it like a 2D arcade brawler but with a twist. You can build your own team, link their skills and strategize. It got some raw-like elements so each run feels fresh with evolving gameplay. It's perfect if you're into more fast-paced action with bit of strategy. Alright, next up we got one of my favorite games on our today's list, and it is Escape from Zombietown. It's a free-to-play cartoonish FPS where you fight your way through 20 levels packed with zombies. You can collect guns, grenades and other gear to survive, and some zombies shoot lasers, others throw eggs, and some even explode. It's a fun, goofy little first-person shooter. If you love boomer shooter style of game with a fun challenge, I highly recommend this one. Next up we got Black Stigma, another free-to-play hero shooter where you pick an agent, customize your handgun and dive into some fast-paced PvP action. There are fun, casual and competitive modes to choose from alongside different playstyles like long-range sniping, close-range brawler or even stealth option. It's very stylish, intense and perfect if you want some quick action with bit of a flair. Next up we got Everlife, another free-to-play fast-paced maze game where you use mystical abilities to collect stars from several unique environments and escape them without being killed. It looks pretty simple at first but definitely a challenging game to jump in. Moving on to our next game, we got Mold, a very unique free-to-play adventure game where you play as a tiny worker bug in this decaying world. You crawl on walls, ceilings, collecting bodies of your kin to bring to your queen, and you have to dodge deadly spores and explore this haunting but beautiful environment. It's a very short and atmospheric exploration game you can jump in right now for absolutely free. Skull Hotel is a free first-person horror game where you play as a housekeeper cleaning hotel rooms. But there is a twist. Half of these rooms are filled with some deadly traps and creepy entities that try to catch you off guard. So you need to always stay alert, listen to subtle clues, and keep your wits about you to survive. It's dark, intense, and each playthrough is different, so expect a fresh challenge every time you jump in. Next up we got Dogwalk, a free cozy exploration game where you play as a big adorable dog guiding a little kid through snowy forest. You have to help him decorate a snowman while exploring these campgrounds and enjoying some peaceful winter vibe. It's such a cute, relaxing, wholesome experience that is totally free to download. Surf's Up is a free action-adventure game where you race through 3D maps in a surfboard, you ride ramps, catch air, and try to beat your own best score. It's fast, fun, and perfect for quick sessions, and honestly remind me of some of the older CSGO surf servers that we used to play around with. Alright, next up we got Simple Zombie Survival, a free wave-based FPS where you and up to 3 of your friends fights off endless zombie hordes. You can choose your weapons, loadouts, blast through waves of zombies, and each round spin a Vegas-style slot machine for random upgrades. It's fast, chaotic, and perfect for quick zombie slaying action. Moving on to another new game called Inside the Crow's Nest. It's a free survival horror game where you wake up in this creepy monastery trapped by a cult. Throughout the game, you will explore dark halls, solve puzzles, and fight twisted enemies with your crossbow. It's honestly feel like an old school survival horror vibe, perfect if you love good mystery with some dark twist. Next up we got Brainrot Battle Royale, a free-to-play battle royale game where you drop into this Ohio with meme-inspired characters. Just like in typical battle royale fashion, you jump in, loot up, fight to be the last one standing. Each character has its unique abilities, and I believe the maps have like 8 different areas to explore. A cool little game to check out right now. Alright, next up we got Masquerade, a free action-adventure game where you explore this creepy 3D theater as Romeo tries to save Juliet. The sets are all fake, the lights are dangerous, and the narrator might not be the who they seems. It's like a twisted play with puzzles and dark mystery to solve. It's totally free, fully voiced, and perfect if you like immersive stories with some gothic vibe. Next up we got 100 Cats Lost in Japan, a casual hidden object adventure game where you hunt down for these 100 sneaky cats scattered across this beautifully hand-drawn map. You can go solo or invite a pal to join online. Once you find them all, you also got to color the scene. It's pretty chill, pretty cozy and cute. Definitely a cool game to jump into if you want something more relaxing. Next up we got Cartoon Survivor, another free-to-play adventure platformer with endless running vibe. You are a panicky dodo barreling through these different levels, running, jumping, gliding, and pass through dinosaurs, mammoth, lava pits. It is just so much fun. The whole thing looks like it's made of paper. It's bright, goofy, and fast-paced, at the same time being somewhat challenging. Next up we got Atuel, a free experimental adventure game where you basically playing as a river. You can drift through surreal, dreamy-like landscapes, shifting into animals, water. Along the way, you hear real interviews with people talking about the land and the climate. It's a very short experience you can complete within few minutes, but it got that cool, cozy vibe, especially if you're into that. Alright, moving on to our next game, we got Nitro Battle Racing. It's a free arcade action racing game where you zoom through wild tracks, blast opponents with power-ups, and unlock new stages as you level up. You can grab rockets, drift boost, or repair tools to take the lead, or just simply mess around in split screen with your friends. The races are short, but super fun and easy to jump in, especially if you are a casual racing game enjoyer like myself. Next up we got Tales of Vanfell New Beginning, a free action-adventure dungeon crawler where you pick a hero and climb a spooky mountain. You can hack and slash, swap weapons, and get stronger as you go. There is single player and 4-player co-op, and every climb is going to be different thanks to the procedurally generated levels. Definitely a cool little adventure game to play right now. Moving on to our next game, we got OAsys Speedbot's Tournament. It's a free action racing game where you zip through solarpunk landscape as a speedbot in this wild, danger-packed tournament. You can sprint, dodge lasers, crash, respawn, and keep grinding for the best time possible. It's very simple but fast and seriously addictive at the same time. If you like 2D platformers, our next game is right up your alley, and it is Lab Eject. It's a very simple looking 2D action platformer where you play as a little slime trying to escape an underground lab. You can jump, double jump, wall jump, slide, and dash your way upwards through these tricky obstacles. It's going to be somewhat challenging because there is no checkpoints in mid stage, and you'll be replaying these levels a lot to get those gold medals. Next up we got Mortanis Presioners Prologue, a free action-adventure survival game where you wake up in this supernatural, horror-filled World War II concentration camp and you're stumbling through eerie corridors facing zombies and other creepy entities, piecing together what actually happened and at the same time trying to survive. And obviously it's a prologue, a pretty short experience, but it's tense, atmospheric and kinda terrifying in a good way. Frontline Inferno is hands down one of the coolest free shooter games that I've played recently. It's a free action-packed World War II arena shooter where you simply pick a side, Axis, Soviet or Ally, and just dive into crazy fast matches. There is not much of a depth in terms of game modes, weapons or customization. It's basically team deathmatch with few weapons, but it's so much fun to just run around and shoot people, especially if you're someone who enjoys casual shooting games like me. Alright, next up we got Dreadtome, another free action-adventure first-person shooter where you explore this creepy, corrupted library. You can use your repulsor and guns to fight off these twisted creatures. It's a very short single-player game with few puzzles that you can complete within an hour or so. Definitely perfect for quick, atmospheric shooter sessions. Next up we got Daisho Survival of Samurai, a free action RPG where you play as a samurai in this vibrant open world. You will explore these colorful villages, take on quests and battle enemies with your sword play. You can also build your own base, gather resources and level up your character. It's simple yet a cool RPG game to jump in with some survival elements. If you love fighting games like Mortal Kombat but looking for something more free to play, next up we got Prima Materia. It's a free local multiplayer brawler set in this dark fantasy version of Praga. You fight as a character inspired by Czech rap and fashion icons and actually captured through 3D scanning. The combat is fast, brutal, reminiscent of classic fighters, and you can simply jump in with another friend on split screen. Gravebound is another free action roguelike game where you explore this eerie dark willow crypt, and in the different arenas in the game you will face waves of magical guardians. You can level up your abilities and unlock new weapons and arenas as you progress in the game. Simple yet fun game to jump in if you enjoy roguelike arena shooters. Drift Legends 2 is a free drift racing game with a bit of mix of arcade and simulation elements. The physics feel real and each car handled differently, and you can select between more than 50 plus different cars. You can race solo or challenge your friends online or just cruise around customizing a ride. It's all up to you. Next up we got Rune HD, a free action-packed boomer shooter where you blast through short, intense levels. You can keep your combo going by chaining kills, mix up your weapons for style points, and finish fast for high scores. It's super fun to play, it's all about speed, momentum, and pure shooter fun. Next up we got Numbra, free action-adventure game where you play as this young little girl in this dark, eerie world. Throughout the game you have to solve puzzles, dodge creepy creatures and try to stay awake because falling asleep means the game is over. The atmosphere is super tense, some of the puzzles are actually very cleverly made. It's a short but an intense experience, definitely worth your time. Next up we got Warhammer 40,000 Boltgun Word of Vengeance, a free first-person typing game where you blast through enemies just by typing different Warhammer 40k words. And each enemy requires you to type some sort of a word or phrase quickly and accurately. If you're a slow typer like me, it's going to be pretty challenging, but thankfully there are certain difficulties that you can choose. It's fun, fast-paced, a unique twist on the boomer shooter genre. Next up we got Break a Bot, a free action roguelike game where you control a robot defending its spaceship. Throughout the game you can battle cyborg raiders and swap body parts in the mid-fight to adapt to your playstyle. Each run offers a new challenge and upgrades that keep action fresh and fast-paced. Grim War is a free action-adventure game where you dive into this dark fantasy world filled with intense combat and platforming. You play as a powerful mage, battling through challenging levels, uncover mysteries of a fallen archmage. The gameplay has a nice balance between fast-paced combat and a gripping storyline. It's perfect for fans of boomer shooters and dark fantasy adventures. Harbinge is another free indie boomer shooter where you blast through waves of monsters in these intense arenas. After each fight, head back to the tavern to upgrade your gear and buy new abilities with your crystals. It got fast-paced combat, variety of weapons, and is completely single player and only take you about 2 hours to complete. Next up we got Phantom P-Line, another free action game where you play as this ghost cat. You can move in shadows, scale walls, but you can't jump. So each level is a puzzle where you dodge vacuums and use your powers to get past traps. It honestly got that retro Game Boy vibe, which I am personally a big fan of. Nirvana is a free-to-play, fast-paced FPS with bullet hell elements. Throughout this short game, you explore sacred halls, forgotten crypts, and battle encrypted creatures in order to restore the balance. The game offers a challenging mix of reflex-based combat and strategic gameplay. It's a must-try for fans of fast-paced shooters. The Chroma from the Wasteland is a free FPS set on a speeding western train, and you play as an outlaw fighting through a gang overtaken by an unknown force. The gameplay is pretty simple and straightforward. You grab weapons dropped by enemies and use them to push forward, and there are 7 unique weapons you can try out. It's fast-paced, intense, perfect for quick, thrilling sessions. Next up we got Poco, a free 2D/3D hybrid point-and-click adventure game where you play as Poco, a 2-inch tall clown. There is a very cool storyline behind the game and you can explore this beautiful cluttered below world, find items, solve puzzles, and engage in interactive minigames to complete quests. Relapse is a free-to-play first-person shooter where you parkour across this dense environment, battling enemies with firearms and different power-ups. You play as Kin, a former freerunner confronting consequences of his past addictions. The games offer you some parkour elements like wall running, climbing, sliding across various sections of platforming. A cool single-player game to play if you're into parkour-based shooters. Next up we got Clockwork Sword, a free action-adventure game where you slice, shoot, and blast your way through this steampunk museum. You can customize your weapon with parts you find, mix melee and range modes, and unleash huge elemental attacks. It's fast-paced, stylish, and perfect if you like hack-and-slash game with a twist. Welcome to Dusttown is a free co-op horror game where you and up to 3 of your friends play as field scientists exploring this creepy maze-like cornfield. You will collect samples for this shady company while avoiding traps and strange creatures. It's very intense, atmospheric, perfect for a spooky night in with friends. Next up we got Mirrored Phantom, a free first-person horror game where you explore this creepy mannequin factory. Throughout the game you have to solve puzzles, dodge lurking threats, and piece together the mystery behind it. The atmosphere is very intense and very unsettling, perfect for someone who likes slow burn horror. Moving on to another cool little physics-based action game called Fall of the Stick Knights. In this game you and up to 3 of your friends can duke in and out in this wobbly slapstick combat. Think of it like a medieval mayhem meets some arcade fun. You can customize your knight and collect more than 40 different weapons. It's chaotic, funny, perfect for a couch co-op or a remote play with your friends. Alright, moving on to our final game, we got Arcadegeddon, a free-to-play co-op roguelite shooter where you team up with your friends and dive into these vibrant biomes, face off these quirky enemies and bosses, and hunt them down for loot. You can go full throttle or just take it slow. It's all about fun, replayability, and sticking to the corporate bad guys. A really fun, very polished free-to-play shooter to play right now. So there you have it guys, 50 awesome, completely free-to-play Steam games that you probably haven't played yet. And which one are you gonna try out first? Definitely drop it down in the comment section. And if you found a new favorite today, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel for more free-to-play game coverage. I'll catch you guys on in the next one. Stay safe.